tell her she'll show up. Funny when I glow up, see my wrist is how I'm pulled up. Whipping in the beamer to the top, I'm going. Flipping my demeanor, I'm a flex, I'm flowing. They just want the clue, yeah, I've been on them road, yeah. I was born to go, yeah, this shit I did the vote, yeah. Way up, feel like I'm Jordan with the...
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to my train wreck of a channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for giving this channel a chance and checking me out. This is the channel where I just kind of do whatever I want and I talk at you with my
very mediocre looking face.
So, in honor of spooky season, which is my favorite season, you know, watching paranormal stuff and people, you know, being more open about talking about creepy things, because that's
my favorite thing to talk about.
So I thrive in spooky season. So I figured, what better way to celebrate spooky season? And you can let me know in the comments if this is something you'd be interested in. I am going to be filming one video every week for the duration of October, reacting to creepy videos or whatever. I figured, why not, I don't know, show you how ridiculous I get when I watch scary things. So as you can tell, I've got the setup turned around because I'm actually gonna show you my reaction to watching this YouTube channel that I found. One of my friends actually sent me some videos from them. It's called Nuke's Top 5, and this one is called 5 Ghost Videos So Scary Karen Called the Manager. And no, that does not include that little shot in the back of my head you just got. I know that always looks like a disaster, whatever. Enough talking. This video is already super long, so let's get into it, shall we?
TikTok user Alicia Nguyen is alone in her bathroom to record a TikTok video when she captures something truly terrifying.
Oh, not the exposure. When I know there's always something bad happening with that. Girl, move. Just move. It's not worth it.
While Alicia switches back and forth from a reflection into herself, what looks to be the figure of a child appears behind her, and then, just as quickly, disappears. Alicia has no idea who or what the mysterious figure could have been. So is it a ghost, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. TikTok user Bailey is the operations manager of an old theater that dates all the way back to the early 1900s. Bailey claims that the theater is extremely haunted, with strange sightings and unexplained voices occurring on a daily basis. Now, for security reasons, Bailey decided not to share the name of the theater on TikTok. But after some digging, I was able to find the name and the location of the theater. However, I will respect Bailey's wishes and I won't share it here. But I do think it's worth noting that the theater has a very haunted past. People believe the theater's founder, who passed away 60 years ago, haunts the Playhouse to this day, still looking after his theater. One night, when Bailey is alone in the Playhouse, he captures something horrifying.
Alright guys, so I work at this old theater and been hearing a noise. It's a really beautiful theater, as you can see, if you can see it at all. But I keep hearing a noise in here and there's not supposed to be anybody here, so just double checking, but I wanted to film it just in case. There's the ghost light. It's a light we keep on for ghosts, for people who still remain here and whatnot. And
Why are you... Oh god, that music.
what is that? Hold on, let me get a better look.
Oh. We don't need it. We don't want it. We don't want
The creepy figure of a man wearing a suit can be seen in the theater's old private balcony. Bailey Haley says he's the only one who has access to the area where the apparition can be seen.
I don't like
so
that.
no one could have been up there.
I don't like
So
that
could
it's
this be
looking
the
at
ghost
me.
of the theater's founder still wandering around and keeping an eye on the place?
Okay, move
Let me
on.
know what you think.
Move on. We're
In
good.
this next video, TikTok user Soleya Ileana is hanging out in the attic with her friend when something absolutely terrifies them.
Stop! I'm not you. No, oh my god! What if it's a raccoon?
Oh god. R.I.P. my ears.
She's in there looking so mad. She's not in there. It's so scary. It's like a horror movie. It's probably her mom. She was just messing with us for a long amount of time. It scared the shit out of me. Let's throw something at it. What? What the fuck? Oh my god! No, it's not. Why was it knocking? It was completely closed. Like I shut it. Like it closes with the lock. Slaya, I'm safe.
Soleya is trying to call her mom on her phone while simultaneously screaming out for her as a door in the attic seems to open on its own. Soleya and her friend are terrified and have no idea what could be opening the attic door. She posted her creepy encounter on TikTok and the video went viral. Then, 4 days later, she's in the attic again.
Smart.
This time, all alone.
You know what?
So I told Mama about the demon that went booga booga, and then I got really scared, so she told me I'm not allowed to go to the attic because she's scared, she got freaked out. And so I went to go take a shower, I got out of the shower, she's sleeping, so now it's time to go to the attic.
This is what white people do in horror movies, and that's why when you see the dumb girl gets killed first. Most of the time.
So it turns out there's a fucking raccoon in my attic. My mom got it out.
So, the terrifying demonic creature from hell, after all, was a raccoon. Soleya's TikTok viewers have mixed reactions to this comical explanation. Because sure, a raccoon can tip over a box, but can a raccoon swing open an attic door the way it did in her first video?
Yeah, and when you
Many
see
viewers
it,
believe that it still could have been something paranormal. But what do you think? Can a raccoon do this? A dangerous obsession.
I already don't.
Russian
like
YouTuber
this.
Dennis from the YouTube channel Dark Ghost received a strange message from a woman who had seen several of his videos. She explains that her son was very much into the paranormal. He had a large collection of ghostly pictures and paintings and was obsessed with trying to understand the afterlife. After his grandmother passed away, he saw the perfect opportunity to establish contact with her at her home. He left his mother's house with the intention of staying at his deceased grandmother's place for a few days. A week later, his mother got an alarming phone call from her son. In great distress, he explained that objects in the house were moving on their own, and he could hear the angry, threatening voices of both of his deceased grandparents. Before his mother had time to make sense of his call, the line went dead. Soon after, her son's lifeless body was found on the street outside his grandmother's
What?
home. He had passed away from a heart attack.
Oh my
The
god.
woman is now absolutely devastated and is trying to find an explanation
What?
for her son's untimely passing. Dennis travels to the grandmother's home to investigate. During the day, he sets up cameras in the home to record while he's preparing for his nighttime investigation. While he's away, the cameras capture something very disturbing.
Oh.
terrifying shadow figure crosses the room, and soon after, the whole house begins to shake violently. Even more compelling, if you look closely, this is not simply a camera trick. Objects throughout the entire room can actually be seen vibrating. When Dennis returns to start his nighttime investigation, he has no idea what his cameras have captured. As he's about to turn his cameras back on to record, this happens.
Так, ладно, пойду устанавливать камеры. Сейчас включу эту. Вот теперь за этой стенкой грохает. Либо комод. Либо шкаф, если грохочет, не понимает, либо комод.
Excuse you.
Опа. Походу здесь сейчас камера не будет останавливаться. Сейчас просто попробую на вспышку.
After Dennis hears a loud bang and watches as the cabinet door moves on its own, he decides to take his investigation a step further by turning off all the lights, leaving only one dim red light to illuminate his video. He goes through some cabinets and drawers and finds some creepy pictures that were most likely left behind by the woman's deceased son. The son is said to have collected strange and allegedly paranormal photos from the internet. As Dennis is looking through the photos, things take a terrifying turn.
More terrifying than that. Nope. Why? No. Why? Just leave, dude. It's not worth it.
A loud bang startles Dennis, and now frozen with fear, he stares into the darkness at what sounds like heavy footsteps seeming to come closer and closer. Now very creeped out, he decides to simply put the photos back into the drawer and end his investigation. So could the terrifying activity in the house be the spirits of the woman's son and his grandparents? Or is it something more dark and sinister? Let me know what you think in the comments. To watch Dennis's full investigation, you can check out his YouTube channel, Dark Ghost. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Art of Fear. Mason Kratz of Redcliffe, Australia recently renovated an old 1930s warehouse that had been sitting empty for over 25 years. Mason converted the old warehouse into an art studio / bar called Arts and Drafts. Basically, customers can paint a picture and have a cold one at the same time. Mason says that since he began renovations on the 1930s warehouse, he has seen and heard many odd things around the old building. But being a skeptic, he has always just dismissed the strange occurrences. That is until late one night around 2 a.m. The Arts and Drafts studio is closed for the night. Mason is working late, all alone in the building, when he experiences something downright terrifying.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, And so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there, and I freaked out. So
They said, "Excuse me."
If something happens, I want to have it on video.
Stealing his nerves, Mason heads back upstairs to check out the area where he had his chilling encounter, filming as he goes.
So this is where I was. I was standing right there.
You gotta be so aggressive, man.
The lights are in the bathrooms, of course.
Why is everything so loud?
Hello. Hello.
Unexplained bang. Okay, honestly, he's banging a lot of shit around, like, or a lot of stuff around.
I think I've had about enough for today.
Did you see it?
No.
Mason doesn't notice, but right before he ends the video, a face with glowing eyes can be seen at the end of the hallway. And it seems to be staring directly at him.
Nope. No.
What makes the footage even creepier is the fact that the face appears 10 to 15 feet above a staircase. No one or nothing could have been standing up there.
And you can see how far it is. I think it was looking around this edge. And there's nothing to stand on.
Mason Kratz has never caught anything paranormal on camera and is not even a believer in the supernatural. But this experience just might have changed his mind. The Night Visitor. At the Masonic Cemetery in Las Cruces, New Mexico, grieving families began to notice something very disturbing. Decorations and toys that were placed at the graves of their loved ones started to go missing. One of the families decided to set up a hidden trail camera in a tree to capture pictures of whoever was stealing the grave decorations. Instead, they caught something truly bizarre. When they checked the trail camera, they found strange, unexplainable images of a small girl wandering around the cemetery in the middle of the night. Worried that the girl might be lost, they showed the pictures to the cemetery staff. The workers were shocked to their core. They said they knew who the small girl was, and then led the family to the nearby grave of little Fabiola Gonzalez. The next day, they showed the pictures to the young girl's mother, Sandra Gonzalez. The grieving mother burst into tears. Sandra says that she immediately recognized her deceased young daughter, Fabiola. She said that she had no doubt that it was her daughter. Even in the grainy photo, she said she could still instantly recognize her little girl, from her hair to her clothes and even her shoes.
Oh my God.
Sandra Gonzalez shared the photos on her Facebook page to raise awareness about her daughter's tragic passing. And I highly recommend that you read more about Fabiola's very sad story over on Sandra Gonzalez's Facebook page, Obey Sandrizi.
I don't think I was expecting to
The
be hit in
Hospital
the feels
of
like
Shadows.
that.
Over on the popular Mexican YouTube Urbex channel Terror al Extremo, Luis Manuel Mote and his crew explored the abandoned Gonzalo Castaneda Hospital in Mexico City, Mexico. The hospital has been abandoned for 9 years after it was announced that the whole building could possibly collapse at any time. The property has been left in a state of decay. Curious explorers who dare to enter the building say that they have heard strange and unexplained sounds, and some claim to have seen the terrifying apparition of a young girl wandering the halls. As the Terror al Extremo team explores the creepy abandoned hospital, it seems like they might not be alone.
know if I want to explore a hospital that I collapse at any time. Okay, nope. Like, I wouldn't even be terrified at the aspect of ghosts. I would just be freaking out that
aquí se alcanza a ver bien la mano.
I was gonna get crushed by
Una
rubble.
especie de dedos.
As the Terror Alex Strumo team climbs a dangerous staircase, a heavy door falls over on its own. Even creepier, the door appears to be covered in bizarre small handprints.
Oh,
It's
I didn't
almost
even
as if
see
someone or
that.
something tried to shove the door over onto the team as they were walking there only moments earlier. Throughout their investigation, they keep hearing strange, unexplained sounds, but they are unable to identify the source. Then they hear something again and go to check it out. And they see something.
¿Qué pasó?
Era algo así como...
Traspasó el muro, güey.
Lewis and his team claim that they see some dark shape actually walk right through a brick wall, but they're too late to capture it on camera. However, at the exact moment they see the figure, a strange moan can be heard very close to the camera.
Ew. That doesn't
Now
really
the
sound
team
like a
investigates the entire building, but they don't seem to be able to capture very much on camera. At least, that's what they thought. When they upload the video to YouTube, viewers of the Terror Alex Strumo channel spot some very creepy moments that the ghost hunters missed. In this scene, Lewis and cameraman Yanni are discussing the garbage and litter strewn around the room. But then, this happens.
Tengo que ver atrás. Como que este lado ocupa más así como, no sé, ¿no? Como casa, refugio de varios.
Did you see it? As the camera pans towards Lewis, a bizarre shadow figure can be seen walking by the doorway right behind him. Both Lewis and cameraman Mitchell don't notice the figure as it walks past them not once, but twice. But it gets even creepier. When they reach the rooftop of the abandoned hospital, they find what appears to be a broken down small storage area. Heavy pieces of air conditioning equipment block the entrance, making it impossible for them to go inside. So instead, they quickly film the inside of the storage space before leaving to go back downstairs. What their camera captures is downright chilling.
Un chiquito lugar. Sí, está. Bueno, como podemos ver ahí. Son como nada más como turbinas, no voy así de los que ajá. Bueno, pues aquí no hay nada, es puro de aire acondicionado o turbinas, algo así, no sé qué sea. Bueno, vámonos. Para abajo.
A shadowy, mysterious figure seems
What
to
the?
be staring at them from the darkness, but they don't see it. They
I
simply
honestly-
decide to end their exploration and head back downstairs.
Yeah, I would have missed that
But
too.
what do you think this could be? Is something haunting the creepy hospital? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
Don't put
You
that
can watch the
pressure
full
on me.
video over on the YouTube channel, Terror Alex Strumo. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter where I post channel updates.
Probably not the most intriguing thing, but I love watching paranormal stuff, and you know, I feel like it's kind of nice to, I don't know. I like watching people react to paranormal things and creepy things. It just interests me to see how people react to it and, you know, if somebody believes in it or not, kind of thing. So thank you for letting me just have that fun. I would 100% recommend checking out Nuke's Top 5. I've been binging them. This one I had started to watch the other day when my friend sent it to me, but decided to wait to watch the rest of it so I could watch it with you guys. And honestly, that was more than I bargained for. The videos are just, they're really well done. I like it because it's interesting to get a little bit of a history on a lot of these things that are going on. I feel like this guy really, you know, tries to give you as much information as possible, and you know, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Please leave a like, it really does help me out a lot. And as always, subscribe. Either way, I just really appreciate you guys for stopping by and giving me a chance. So I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.